we doing here?
Good afternoon, everybody. I haven't got my finger.
Captain speaking.
Here we go.
My name is Stephen Howson, and this is Howson's Brew, and I'm on a Red Bull today because I feel tired.
I'm having a Red Bull.
Like I feel the need to justify why I have Red Bull when I have Red Bull all the fucking time.
We've got a symbolic mug, though, for you.
Yeah. He did literally go, I'm going to get you a mug for your brew that you're not having.
Yeah.
Gonna put, we are live with like 6
See you later, Cam. Good luck on your. Good luck at your.
Oh yeah, good luck to producer Cam, who tonight is off. Is it? What's the name of the thing?
Come on.
The Royal Television Society Award for his university project on racism in football.
Yeah, what he's done is exploited
And homophobia.
and sexism.
So good luck to you tonight.
Good luck, mate.
And good luck to your date as well.
I've got 2 actually.
Oh.
Right, no one cares. Get out.
Get out.
Right, so that's not in focus for starters.
Yeah, this shot of us two is not in focus.
Yeah. Should I go and focus it? Just switch it to them two while they talk.
What are we talking about?
Hi.
Oh my God, he's not meant to leave us like this.
Not meant to leave.
How
What
are
did
you?
he say?
My hand looks very green, don't they? Look at that. Jaundified.
Very
Slightly
green.
jaundiced.
What's
Go on,
going
Steve.
on?
Watch this. I can't really see. My eyes are blurry. Oh, it's getting worse. Can't see. 1 or 2?
No.
1 or 2?
No, still not there.
Oh, there we
That
go.
Looks really bad.
Crisp.
Great,
So
doesn't it?
crisp.
There we go.
That's crispier than my scabs. Okay, Steve's back. Hi, Steve.
Steve's back.
We filled
Back
time,
to
don't worry, Steve. It was very
normal.
professional while you were gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is mayhem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, back on me, thank you. Back in the room. He's just literally just fucked off and not even bothered, has he?
No. Not in the
Situation normal.
slightest.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Let me just get the comments on. Make sure you're all commenting and that shit.
Can't
Now,
explain.
we did say we will be giving away a Stretford Paddock mug, which we do not have here for some reason.
How have all the mugs we've got, we've not got.
So I'm going to get you guys to help us.
Help us.
Ooh. Oh, have you looked at them? There was some belters last week when I looked on.
These have to be in the last week, though, don't they?
Yes. So, yeah, there has been some fantastic ones.
So basically, we give away a Stretford Paddock mug for the best review for the podcast on iTunes. So if you go into iTunes and
We've really
review the
prepared well here,
podcast,
haven't
then and you leave
Do we
a little
want one
comment.
ripping Cam?
Yeah.
Good start.
Start with that.
Right. I
mean,
think what's
that-
going to win it is the one that's got the Instagram handle,
But
so
that
we
one
know
was
where to
good,
find
though.
him.
Read the Cam one. It's a little
Cam,
song.
wherever you may be, you eat caviar in your home county. But it could be worse. You could be lamps. Ollie's bitch, 3 on the bounce.
That is pretty
like
good.
that.
That's got to be it.
Right.
Classic football.
How
is-
He
However-
hasn't left a contact detail, so how do we contact him?
Right. He's called Tyler Poole.
Let's see if he's.
If you
So he says, banter aside, cracking show from a great group of lads giving a different experience to your weekly football routine. Cheers. Right. If you can get in touch and prove you're him, you win.
Let's see.
Yeah, if
have a
that's
look.
it, you're the winner.
I'm just going to search Twitter.
If they get in touch
At
with us,
Tyler Poole.
nope, that's
No,
no.
it's not here, so it's not a good
Top one is
start.
by someone called Randy Poole, which was the nickname for one of the pools,
No.
the public pools in my hometown.
Was it?
Yep.
Why?
Sounds worrying.
Just a lot of contact in there,
Right.
free of charge as well, which was nice. The canch.
Sorry, only just seen the stream is live. What makes United Sancho's only choice?
There you go.
Well.
Well.
Cassels.
Well.
Let's tell you. Yeah, do you want to fill the fuckers in?
Yeah, so Duncan Castles was doing a bit of an interview type of thing, as he tends to do, as all journalists tend to do. Journalists have gone from being like just writing about stuff and you never really knew who they were to proper. They are the personalities again now, aren't they? Duncan Castles is one of them. So basically, he was saying that. Let me just find it a second. Easily done. Can't find it.
In the meantime, before he starts on that,
Okay,
if
you
you're
go.
listening to us on iTunes or anywhere else that you can leave a review, but specifically iTunes, search Stretford Paddock on there. Make sure you're subscribed. And then the watch along, the review, Howson's Brew, the Paddock podcast on a Tuesday, Paddock podcast on a Thursday, and some more TBC, possibly cans related and things.
Pints related. Maybe just a pint. Maybe
Maybe just pints, maybe just straight pints related.
We'll see.
Are going to be coming your way down the pipe. If you just prefer to listen to it on audio, we do those ones because they're generally a bit longer. But please go and leave us a 5-star review on that there iTunes. We are up into the Europa League spots.
That's what we're after.
We're in 6th if you search Manchester United. Thanks to you guys.
Duncan Castles was basically talking about people's interest in Sancho, saying that Chelsea were interested, but the Ziyech thing puts a kind of a hurdle in the way of Sancho there. Liverpool have been interested, but the big worry for Liverpool, and he said that Liverpool are briefing this, so this basically means that they've come out and said this to either him
Which
or people
might
he
mean
knows.
that's what they want people to
It might not be
think,
true, but this is
or
what is
they
being
think.
put out there. Yeah, is that the fee itself, which is thought to be somewhere around 110, 120 million that Dortmund want, that he will be sold, but the fee that they...
Karen Wallace says, I searched Manchester United on Spotify and Stretford Paddock was the top.
That can't be right. On Spotify. So he said
I will verify.
that Liverpool's current wage structure would also get in the way of that. I think because he's so young, they don't want to be giving a 20-year-old 200 grand a week, 250 grand a week, because that messes up their senior figures like Van Dijk, like Salah, like Mane, that kind of thing. So that he went on to finalise his point by saying, so that probably limits Sancho's realistic option to Manchester United now. Which is, he knows what he's saying there. That's pretty...
It lines up with what we was hearing.
Pretty heavy
Was it
comment.
months ago? Wasn't it? Months ago that Sancho was going to go where he was going to pay him the most was essentially.
Yeah.
And you was like, well, we're in that bracket.
We are that bracket.
But I think there's always like a Barcelona factor. Because they even go, Barcelona aren't overpaying. Really?
No,
You
they
might
would.
wanna go look at
They
it
literally
then.
spend 100 million euros a year on someone, and half of the time they aren't there 3 years later.
Yeah.
They go mental for transfers.
Well-
It's insane.
So I've just done that on Spotify.
Yeah.
See all podcasts, and it's come up second. Now I don't know whether that's
Oh.
because I've listened to us. I've like tested out on there and see it.
I haven't even got Spotify. How cool is a podcast where 3 people just go on their phones? That's fun,
Yeah.
though, isn't it?
Well, I'm literally signing up for Spotify. Soz.
Oh, yeah.
Who do I like? Oh, I have to choose 3.
Well, who do you like, Steve?
Queen. I'm going to do Queen, Eminem, and
Is it
someone
royalist?
mental just to see what it
I
does.
wouldn't do that because it does. Spotify just pumps you
Oasis.
music that it thinks you like.
All right, well, I'm not going to listen to it. I listen to it through Apple Music.
You're missing out. Spotify.
Dismiss.
I think that one might be out of focus as well, you know.
No, it's fine.
Is that all right? It's close.
It's close. The microphone could be more in focus than Steve.
But do you think then
out
that
of
Liverpool would be willing, like I said there, that might just be what they're putting out there
I
rather
think
than the truth?
They're waiting to find out which one of their players fucks off, to be honest. Because I think it could... If it's Mane, I think they might just go, yeah, we'll...
But they'll probably already know who's
You see
who's been
players
interested.
today. Go back up. Scroll down to see all podcasts. Number 2.
Second.
Behind United, which is number 1, essentially. Oh,
Yeah.
my warm down's on there, number 5.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you think that they might be thinking, we're going to get 100 million for Mane here, and we'll spend that on
Sancho. But I think if it's Salah, who they're not going to... I don't think they'll get that much for Salah because he's probably a little bit older.
Yeah, probably
He's
70,
probably
80
not on the
million.
best contract as good as Mane's is. I think that they're waiting to find out what happens. Or it could be Firmino.
Very interesting, because if we did bring in another good midfielder like a Grealish to play alongside Bruno, and then we brought in Sancho, creativity completed it, mate.
I think if we got Grealish, Sancho, a striker, whoever they decide that is, and a holding
Andy
midfielder.
Carroll.
Yeah, Andy Carroll.
That's the I don't think we're that far away. Those 2 signings could make us very good without
As an
signing
11.
a centre
As an
forward.
11. Now, you've got to factor in, can that 11 do it playing against whoever week in, week out?
then
Can it
injuries.
deal with injuries? That's the question mark. But at the moment, we have an 11. When we put our best 11 out, you go, it's not as good as theirs. Whereas I think actually if you had those 2, Grealish and Sancho, to what we've got now, even if you didn't change the striker, now you start looking a bit more serious.
Because also that's another year down the line of Greenwood's development as well. And he can be sort of shadowing Martial and
Because we did it.
Sancho.
We looked at this week when just because Bruno McTominay being back, you've now got 4 players for those 2 positions now that you want. You got Matic, Fred, McTominay, Bruno that can all play in that holding role, and you kind of go, it's not that bad.
No.
If you have Bruno alongside any of them, it's not
And
bad
then
midfield.
Pogba as well, who is still
Then you
here.
put
And then
number
you
10 in
assume
there.
that he's going to be replaced if he does leave.
Yeah.
I think he's been replaced.
But,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think.
all right, then
Another
Herrera will be
midfielder,
replaced.
yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
we're going to get another midfielder, Fellaini. one of the midfielders we let go that needs replacing. Yeah, I think just the numbers wise, it is going to be someone like Grealish.
And
like,
fourth still on the table.
Yeah.
If we get fourth with the circumstances of this season,
do you think Ole will get another year?
Oh, fucking! I can't even believe that's a discussion point, but
it is though.
Yeah. Because it shouldn't even be a case of does he get another year. He should just be like his job's safe.
He's the manager
until he's not fucking performing. You can't go right. Well, we'll review because let's be honest, everyone's under review every couple of months as a football manager.
Yeah.
No, you're only a handful of games from being on the fucking way out.
Yeah.
So I mean, Ranieri won the league and was gone by Christmas.
Yeah,
well before
It
Christmas.
just doesn't work. That doesn't work as a long-term thing. Getting rid of people doesn't work. There's no point in doing it now. I said, whether you argue that Poch is better, all the arguments, if it was going to be done, it should have been done last summer now. You've made that decision. Ollie is going to be in there. See it out now.
And so far, all his signings have improved the squad, improved the team, and have been really good. Like the things you look at for managers is coaching and tactics and stuff, which there's a bit of back and forth about that. But another one is signings and recruitment. And the recruitment side has been exceptional so far. Like
Maguire and Wan-Bissaka could be the most not the best, not the most highest quality signings, but just like we needed the right back, we needed the centre half, and we got probably the top within top 2 or 3 targets out of the entire world.
Yeah.
We got them, and they fitted in, and they've done the job. There's no people arguing how good Harry Maguire is.
Ridiculous. He's been so good this season.
He's starting, and he's our captain already. Pretty good.
And Bruno, we thought it might have been 3 out of 3 man of the matches. It's not. It's 2 out of 3. It's not bad.
Yeah.
He's very good.
And he's clearly got a lot of quality. That's way improved the squad, way improved the first team as well. Well,
even just him playing against Watford probably changed that result from the last time we played.
We said yesterday we won that game.
Definitely. He won us that game yesterday.
Yeah.
He won us that game. And little things like going back to the other players and stuff, like obviously VAR helped us with the goal, but defensively, Luke Shaw brought a great tackle in, which obviously isn't a new signing, but like players actually doing good things won us the game, whereas usually it just feels like we sort of cruise through and we miss a chance, but it don't matter because everyone misses chances, but we actually just never score. Whereas with him, he created a chance, got fouled for it, scored the penalty. He made a chance for Martial, we scored from it. He assisted Greenwood. He actually did the thing, like specifically and directly. That was him.
Yeah.
He just won us the game.
So the whole point of like better recruitment, and suddenly Ollie knows how to play against the smaller teams now. Or maybe he did all along, or didn't all along, whichever you think he is, and the players are actually doing better. So surely, if he's the guy that keeps the players happy, let him stay in charge and get better players for him to play with, and who the fuck knows what'll happen.
God knows. I think.
Anyway, fucking football talk.
It's a lot of that already, isn't it?
Yeah. Feel a bit sick in my stomach, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Right, so we've come up with a little thing between the 3 of us.
It's going to be fun, isn't it? Could be chaotic.
It involves Wish.
Should we describe what Wish is for people who don't know?
Okay, so Wish is a marketplace for the maddest shit you're ever going to see. Mm-hmm. That's accurate, would you say?
Yeah.
Seems to be all based in China. Mm-hmm. And if you hap it away an indeterminable amount of time
I'd
for
say
a delivery.
It's like Amazon, but not that good, and it takes you about a month to get it. But it's dead cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've got £2 and you want a new turret for your tank, that may or may not be up to British standards in terms of build quality, you probably get one on Wish.
Mm-hmm. They do, like we saw beekeepers outfits.
A lot. Let's see more of that.
Let's address the elephant in the room. A lot of bedroom paraphernalia. Let's say
good way of saying
Paraphernalia.
dildos, because that's clearly what it is. Yeah.
But there's a hell of a lot of that.
4:15.
So what's the challenge, Steve?
So the challenge is we all have a £10 sterling budget.
That's gone down.
That's what Alex. No, it's not.
15 quid. At
15 with delivery.
15 with delivery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if it's like $15.99 with delivery, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So you got basically try and spend a tenner, right? So Alex is buying for Joe. Joe is buying for me, and I am buying for Alex.
Yeah.
And we will do the brew after everything has been delivered.
The brew, is it? Not a late night live intro.
All right, well, we will do a show on Stretford Paddock.
Yeah.
With our gifts.
Where we open and potentially wear or eat or whatever
We're
the
not
activity
eating.
surrounding the
anything.
gift is.
Yeah,
we
I'm
will
not-
do that thing
I am
with
not
that
fucking
gift.
eating anything that comes from
nothing
Wish.
in it. You can get CBD oil on there. I looked the other day. You ain't buying CBD oil from Wish, are you? It was £1.
So yeah, we'll do a video where we open and then use those gifts. I think it's gonna be great.
Please,
It's a secret, obviously.
So it's a tenner. So
Yeah.
if you want, tweet us with your suggestions.
suggestions.
So I did find a beekeeper outfit for Alex today. That was one of the items that I saw. I was trying to get, because he likes golf, I was trying to get golf sort of related stuff.
Yeah.
The golf on the shit is an obvious one.
Yeah, that's good, but it's not.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I've got one of them because
Yeah.
everyone, all the golf-related gifts you can think of.
But I was
people
also
have
thinking,
bought
like,
me.
have you seen like the shoes with the flashing LEDs in the bottom?
They're pretty sick.
I'm gonna get you a set of them.
The problem is the funniest stuff is all the.
It's more the X-rated shit.
The booty invaders, let's call them. And we can't do that on a video, so it's finding
The clothes are
balance.
shit on Wish. Yeah, we're not buying these
course
to
they're
go
shit.
to go out in.
It's what was it? £6 for a military grade like helmet.
The best,
before.
the fake Nike trainers for a £5.
Yeah, where the
They're
Nike
just-
tick looks like it's on a trampoline.
It's Nike tick's been
The suggestions. Oh, it's just gone off my screen. There's a Nicolas Cage pillow where you can like you'll brush it one way and it's all like red
Sequins.
and then you brush it the other way. It's Nick Cage. Christmas socks free.
I can't go on.
Can I even read that out?
The brand name on that brand is
Steve
one of the
tweet it
best.
instead.
Right, don't say what the product is. Just say what the brand is, because I'm guessing it's a.
Lubrifist.
Oh no, my cart. No, Joe can't see me cart.
Oh, look at that! Oh, the medieval
I want to
lady's
dress me like a maiden. I want to be a fair
that's amazing.
maiden.
On me. Hang on. Let me just take the
Turn your
brightness
brightness,
down.
dude. Oh my
Let me
god.
just remove these.
Lubrifist.
Like a maiden's dress. Where's focus here?
Anyway, so
Fantastic.
that's what we're looking at. And if you, like I said, send us suggestions at Joe Smith on Twitter, at baggers_Alex, and at Mr. Stephen Howson. Send us suggestions of things from Wish that we can buy for each other. And if it's the right one,
Waterproof
it's
sheets.
It's going to be hilarious.
For some reason.
Just like the fake Stone Island jumpers as well. By the way,
Get me a fake
I think
Stone
we've
Island
shopped
jumper.
on different parts, to be
I
honest.
wanted to get.
That's what you're going to get me.
That's mint. There's a cherry bog roll brush, a bog cleaning brush thing.
I think
Some of it's so good.
there's also
Look at
these. Look at those trainers.
Just us.
Sorry.
Just us at home.
Yeah.
This
It's
is a
amazing.
podcast.
This shit is amazing.
It's
So,
some really good stuff.
yeah.
on
There's a
there.
bread bed for your dog.
That's good, actually.
yeah, I like that.
There's some
Yeah,
utter
Beekeeper. This one's
bollocks.
£24. The one I saw earlier was £7.
I can't stop laughing at Lubrifist. So funny.
So yeah, that's what
It's
we're
just
having
mad.
basically.
Right then.
Yeah.
Let's get you to wear them to the shops.
There you
Look
go.
at their hand, like the hand as well.
So anyway, yeah, Wish is amazing in
You
terms
won't be able
of
to
how
get
bad
it.
it
Oh yeah,
is.
you might be able to. Unknowing.
So rude, so unnecessarily offensive.
Okay.
But yeah. So let us know what you think we
There
should
was a
get.
guy. There's another YouTuber that did a review of the golf. You can get like what looks like top of the range golf clubs for like a tenner, and he got them. And he's like he hit like one shot and it just collapsed straight away.
See, there you go.
Oh, we had another
Doritos,
idea yesterday, didn't we?
Pringles.
How to improve sports.
Yeah.
Now we think that could be a video series that we do.
What was this?
Yeah.
How to improve sports. So you're allowed one rule change, and so to improve golf, we came up with last night full contact golf.
Full contact golf would be good, or just more lava. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's got to get it out the bunker. Yes, and he's up to his ankles in molten hot magma.
Right, there's
There's a few
right.
things that you can't do there
yeah,
that might
there's
be.
a couple of things there.
What?
Well,
you
lava's
getting
not.
the lava
yeah,
from?
where'd you get your lava from?
Where are you getting? I'm not telling you my lava content, mate. You've been trying to get that for me for years. My lava's my lava.
How are you transporting your lava?
Let's just put it this way, Steve. If you want lava, I'll get you some lava. That's all. That's all you need to know, boy.
We want lava.
I've got the Wish app.
Shit. That's where I get my lava. Okay, full contact golf will be good. Snooker, but with run-ups.
Oh, man. Right, now the whole idea of this is that we come up with them, then you got to film them.
Yeah.
But can we drag that out into like an 8-minute video?
No, absolutely not.
No, we could drag it into a 2.5 minute video. That'd be really funny.
Do you want to see us improve sports?
I just think golf, you give it 30, you have 30 seconds, because I get proper annoying when people fuck about with stuff. You give them 30
So we
seconds.
get a
to
shot
do your
clock. After that, hooter, because the noise thing's gone now.
But we can't film this at any golf course around the country because they're not a laugh at golf.
do it at
We'll
my
kick
golf
you out
course.
for
There we
doing
go.
that.
Yes.
Your golf course, eh?
So
Absolutely no problem.
So you need to be on the tee in
So as soon as you-
full NFL gear.
Yeah, no, it's not 30 seconds. It's 5 seconds. In the video, you get 5 seconds and you're just like messing about with it. And then we just...
There's a hooter start, and then
Me and you just start on the floor.
Right,
like that.
right.
or the
Yeah.
person has to be 100 yards behind you, and you get as long as it takes them to run from there. So you play your shot and you can't
Maybe run
move.
100 yards. What are you doing that for?
Yeah,
You can't move after you play your shot, and then when they get to their ball, then you can start going.
Start sprinting.
Start sprinting. So now you've got.
I just like the
200 yards
idea
to
of a
catch.
shot clock. So
Well, this is the shot clock.
you go down on the floor like the NFL do for the snap, right? And they've got 18 seconds for just a random arbitrary number that you've got to line up. As soon as you take your position with your feet,
And then
we have a
like,
referee in like a
really
Foot Locker uniform.
Yeah,
The
and you got like a
issue
really
I-
silent shot of a putt. Here it is for the final hole.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
just as it hits it, just grab him.
But you've
The
got to
issue-
wear,
the
I
issue-
mean, safety first, lads. You've got to wear full NFL
Yeah,
uniform
the issue I
on
see with
the
this
green.
is like you're putting,
Can you mute
and
him
then
a sec?
someone kind of flies in.
Mute what?
The guy is just
And it's just
saying the same thing over and over again
Yeah.
loads of times.
and the guy just flies in. You've got a golf club in your hand. They can hurt, even if you've got full NFL gear on. I reckon I could hurt.
I don't think so. Well, you're not allowed to attack me. That's just wrong. You just got to be tackled.
I'm not. But like, if I'm halfway here and you miss me, and then I've just fucking followed through.
Nah, be right.
We won't miss.
Wearing a helmet.
We ain't gonna miss. Don't worry about that.
Right, okay, so there's one.
Yeah.
Do you lads want to try and think of another sport you could do? Because I thought one way to improve rugby union,
Just make it like
change
rugby
it,
league.
just make it rugby league.
Well,
Well,
pogo stick darts.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds alright, doesn't it?
Yep.
Just maybe just like a mini trampoline.
Oh, trampoline darts.
So you can't stay still. Or just like them
Trumpet.
Bosu ball to try and play darts. You've got to stand on one of them.
Yeah.
So you've got to really get balanced before you have your shot.
Swimming, but
Just
with
get pissed before
lava.
darts.
no eels
For God's sake.
I mean,
or sharks. Sharks is a bit lethal in it.
We started
Yeah,
doing
eels just would ignore
at my
it.
golf club. We started doing the 2-hole challenge, drunk golf. You had to have a minimum 4-pint entry before you could get there,
Okay.
and you only got 3 clubs. And then you went out and played afterwards. There's a minimum 4-pint entry.
Curling with hand grenades. Someone in the comments there.
What instead of a brush?
No, the grenade is a thing you.
What is that called? I'm sure it's called like a stone.
The stone, yeah.
Yeah.
Brick root one in it.
Yeah.
Cricket on a unicycle. Cricket with tennis rackets. It's just tennis.
That's-
Already exists.
That's tennis with a team.
Frying
with
pan
teammates.
badminton. Frying panminton.
Don't mind that.
Um,
The new heading rule for primary school kids is a bit ridiculous. I would say. I agree. They did it in America.
I think
just-
that's more ridiculous than the shit we're talking about right now.
I did
Well-
it. I when it was in America. I did a bit of coaching of like when you couldn't do it, and it's just the way because the ball goes in the air, the kids can't just stare at it.
Contact ultimate frisbee.
That
sounds
that
good.
just would work. Because
Yeah.
ultimate frisbee's a bit shit.
Yeah, and then just the same way the NFL works, you just in the middle of someone's, and then someone just gets fucking belonged. Because that's what we're here for, innit?
Bouncy castle archery. Nah,
What
that
about
could hurt.
the 4x100 meter relay in rally cars?
NASCAR.
Stock cars.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Or do it on like what's the ones where you got to use your legs in a car?
Fred Flintstones.
Those Flintstone cars.
I'm in.
Rugby
And you have to
roller
switch
skates.
out of the thing.
That'd be good. Rugby and roller skates.
You seen the way that they play football with a big like beach ball
Basketball
with
with a
cars?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
On, like,
Can you
Top
do
Gear
that
and
with NFL football?
Yeah, I think it's hard to do
Basketball,
like
but with a bowling
throw.
ball. Someone said.
Med ball, basketball. Wonder how quick that'd go. You obviously can't dribble it.
No, you can just carry it though.
That's just rugby, innit?
Yeah. Rugby, yeah.
We just invented rugby, lads. Well done. Bowling with a ping pong ball. I mean, it'd be hard.
Darts with javelins. That would be good. That's just giant
have
darts.
Okay,
Big darts.
I think we can do that.
Big darts.
We've done. I think,
Yeah.
I think you can
Okay.
just rent that.
My worry is the board.
That's easy. Just
You
get
draw
a
it on
ball.
the fucking floor. Better spray
No,
paint.
it has to be a wall. That is
No,
just
because javelins chuck it as far as you can chuck it. Right? You put a dartboard on, now you got to get your numbers.
Should we have a go at that? Have you seen the dartboard you can get and you can ping footballs at it?
No.
So it's just like you get them foam footballs and it's just like it sticks to it. That's a fun game.
Polo, but with MotoGP
Like
bikes.
they did foot golf, and that's better.
Rugby on ice. Oh.
That's rugby on ice would be quite fun. Although the tackling with those studs would be
Tackling with blades is,
risky, isn't it?
Basketball, but
Where'd you wear trainers on?
what about basketball, ice hockey and basketball together? So it's like basketball, but you've got blades on your
You
feet.
could probably bounce a ball, couldn't you, too?
You can bounce the ball.
On ice, yeah.
Be cold as fuck. Obviously, Hayden's put a super chat in. Rugby league, but on the fifth tackle, the lights go out.
Oh! And then, you put it in the air, and people just standing around going, fucking hell, mate, I can't even fucking...
Yeah, and then you've got, like, what's it called, where the lights are like that? Proper flickering. What's that called? Or something like... A strobe light.
Yeah.
Strobe light rugby. Yeah, and it's all, like, in neon glowing and that.
Oh! Get Eddie Hearn on the fucking phone.
Yeah, that'd be so good. That'd be really good.
Foxing with Victorian bicycle, horn in the gloves. Football without Liverpool.
Yes!
Very good, very good. Night vision ice hockey. What's the point?
What about long jumping slippers?
That sounds alright.
Rugby in the woods? That's not a bad idea. Shot put on a zero-G plane. Shot put's an interesting one, isn't it?
Silly game.
Mad, though.
It's weird how you get into them. I know you have a go at it at school and stuff, but to like go, I'm really good at it.
Do we need to do this for the fixture list and just go to more... Like, you mentioned the Highland Games.
Yeah.
Where else has got a mad thing like the Highland Games?
America has everything.
Yeah, I mean, dodgeball's fucked, isn't it? Dodgeball is like someone come up with an idea like this. What can we do? Just throw a ball at each
throw
other.
it.
Axe throwing's mint.
Axe throwing.
That's a thing here.
Ant and Deck did that on Saturday night.
Did they? But did they get it right?
Yeah.
Was it any good?
No.
I do think someone's going to hit the red. Right
What's that place called around here?
The axe
Yeah,
throwing place.
it's called like...
Fucking Whistle Punks, yeah, that's the
I
one.
don't like that name, actually.
We need to go to that golf place around the corner as well.
Yeah, but is it fictional?
What?
Like, you're hitting a golf ball at, like, a curtain that's got, like, St. Andrews drawn on it.
It's not drawn on it. It's like a proper... It's a VR kind. You hit it and it comes up where the ball goes.
I'd rather do a driving range. Because it's real.
Yeah, but there's a bar here.
Yeah, you can pop a bar at a driving
There's
range.
a bar at
There's
the
no
driving-
bar at the driving range.
There is, but it's...
Because
it's
let's
out
be
of the
honest,
way.
most sports are an excuse for eating and drinking, which is
Yeah.
why we love them.
Golf,
But
because
golf
you
is-
can do it whilst you're playing. It doesn't actually hinder you
Here's
that
one.
much.
Which sport goes with beer the best?
Golf. Darts.
Darts does, but
I think
not
it's more
actually.
vodka and
It
Coke
actually
darts.
doesn't, though, because as a game it doesn't. It's too small. It's in the distance. If you're pissed, you can't actually see it. It just has become synonymous with drinking. But I don't actually think it goes best with drinking.
Golf does.
Golf kind of... No, it doesn't. Too much walking. I don't want to be walking and drinking.
If you get
Why
a
is
buggy-
Kirby not in the Olympics? You know what I mean?
Not
Yeah,
if you're in
true.
the buggy.
Yeah,
In a
buggy's
buggy,
decent.
it's built
Yeah,
in
'cause-
because you've got a fridge with
But then
you.
again, drink driving is, less than...
You're allowed-
Frowned upon.
Frowned
Yeah.
upon, but you're on the golf course, so it's public.
It needs to be a
private
big
land, innit,
sport
so
that
you're
you
all right.
can't miss.
Boxing.
Boxing's good. Yeah, just watching two blokes fight when you've had a drink. I mean, that
MMA,
is...
Brendan.
Yeah,
What was he like? That
boxing's
video of
probably good
him
for drinking,
fighting when he was fucking smashed. Which is just a
Testicle
story.
conkers. I've got a 42er. I beat his 21er and then it added on to my 21er. I varnished mine and put them in the oven.
Did you hear about the guy who died trying to prove that the Earth is flat? Is that what he died doing, or did he just die? Because I know that it was a guy that was
Fell
like
off the
sending
edge.
his own rocket up into space to see for his own self.
Yeah, and then it kept not working.
Do people actually think that they're going to
And
go
he
up
was
and be
like-
like, there you go, there's the ice
Yeah.
rim, there, knew it, and look at the sun just spinning round like this in
Yeah.
the middle.
And
You
that-
fucking helmet. Everything in the observable universe is fucking round.
Did you? I'm guessing you've seen the Rogan with Alex Jones. Is Alex Jones not Alex Jones? Is it Alex Jones and Thingy and Eddie Bravo on it? And he says, Rogan, you're going up. You're going to be the one that, because everyone will believe you because you have so many mad people on. They send you up and they go, they film you and say, it's not flat, is it? Because I can't do it. Eddie Bravo can't do it because everyone will say it's faked because he believes it.
Yeah, because he's off his head, and he'd come down and go,
Rogan?
I don't know.
I don't know. If you send Rogan up, they'll be like, yeah, I can take that.
Oh, fucking hell. Skateboarders in the Olympics this year.
Yeah, but,
Okay.
yeah, but skiing's in the Winter Olympics. That's like the main one. It's just skiing, but on land, isn't it?
That United family.
I
Come
mean,
into
I know
the chat
Skinny's
on
online.
Testicle Congas. That's where they've joined.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a fun one. You got to dip them in vinegar. It hardens them up. More likely to win. Varnish them.
You know, Callum has vinegar on his pancakes.
When's
Oh,
pancake?
it's Pancake Day tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Shrove Tuesday, boys.
What am I doing Tuesday?
Shroving.
Eating.
Shroving
Pancakes.
reporter.
Yeah, got in a rocket a few days ago. He got dropped to his death. Malfunction on takeoff. Deserves a Diamond Award.
That's sad.
You're probably right.
That is sad. You don't deserve to
giving
die
it a
just
go.
because you're a bit silly.
Football with the rugby ball. Done that a lot.
Yeah. It's
Used to have a rugby
horrible.
trainer all the time. It's
Absolutely
minging.
horrible.
It's minging.
Yeah.
You ever want to look like do that Scott Carson swing and a miss?
Yeah, it's horrendous.
That's what you're getting in rugby.
And you're like, it's like you're running after like a dog that's got something wrong with it.
Diesel got out today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Where?
The back door, the back gate was open.
Where did
She
he
let
get
him out
to?
for a wee wee,
And he's just gone.
and
I'm having
he's
this.
just fucked off. And then she's gone. That dog's not come back in yet. Looked in the garden and gone, oh shit. And then had to go and chase him. He's just mooching around the streets on his own.
God.
He's an arsehole.
Why do some dogs never stop trying to run away? Like
Because
that's,
they think it's a game. They think that this is fun. This because I'm having a great time, so they must be having
It's
a
like
great
about
time.
the time that I saw him. Like, I never talked to my postman, right? Just, it never happened. It's never happened, right? Well, it's happened once.
you do live in like a bit of a village though, so that's the kind of place where people would.
Yeah, but I don't keep
Morning.
trying to talk to anybody.
Hiya,
So,
Dave.
Morning.
Hello. No post today.
He knocks on for something that needs signing and then decides to talk to me. And I've let the dog out. The dog had been sick, so I'd thrown him in the garden while I dealt with the sick, and then the postman came and knocked on the door. So in the middle of me cleaning the sick up, now got the postman, signed for it. And I didn't end up talking to him, and I just looked and I was like, wow, that dog really looks like Diesel. Just like mooching away on the opposite side of the road, like 100 metres away. And I went,
He just goes.
so shouted his name, Diesel. And he turned around and I was like, oh shit. Because if you run after him,
He's just going to go.
He's gonna run
yeah,
away.
This is mint. This.
so I shouted him and ran the opposite way. And luckily it worked. He chased me.
Wow.
And then I fucking rugby tackled him, called him a dick. and
I didn't
threw
know
him in the
that.
house.
That's called like negging in the dating community, isn't it? Where you're like, I like that dress. I've seen it on 3 Girls Tonight. Where you kind of like, you did that with Diesel, like, I'm running this way anyway. And he's like, oh, fuck it, I've got to go after you.
Yeah.
Just negged him into liking you. Nice one.
Paintball gun duels.
Yeah.
I don't think we're allowed to do that.
You did that as a sport for a few years, didn't you?
Kinda.
Yeah.
And
Kinda.
I was in Lake District this weekend, which is why there's no review from me. And there was a laser sort of like fucking, looked like a platoon and section attack sort of area. It looked pretty sick, actually. There was a fucking kid just hiding behind a rock. I was like, you need to get some momentum in you, boy.
Painting it.
You stay still, you stay dead.
Let the rockets come in. Why do you have to move a lot?
You got to move, yeah. Can't,
Oh, I
can't
thought
be a
there was a lot of
stationary
laying
target.
down under cars and that.
No, you got to move. You
Do
got.
you ever do that
You
thing
need
where
to
put a
move.
traffic cone
You got to
over
get
you
the momentum.
and you shuffle along?
That's what you got to do. We should do paintballing. It'd be fun.
Really? I like paintballing, but I just use all the bullets straight away. Because I feel like when it's a bit windy, you can try and curve it around the corner. Oh, that's good. That's quite good.
The paintballs on Wish.
Yeah, they've got to be. But I bet they'd be rock hard.
Yeah.
Like illegally dense.
Yeah, you think it's a paintball, it's just a rubber
just a
bullet.
pebble.
Just a pebble that someone's painted.
Yeah. I want these just for.
They are some duck leg
As you do. There you go.
sockies.
All right, no, there's no paintball. I mean,
There's probably a gun on there.
there's things on here, but there's nothing.
So actually, Steve, you haven't really
related.
told us about your holiday. Can we
How
tell you?
was it?
Can we
Yeah.
say where you've been?
Went to Lake District,
Yeah, but be more specific.
Centre Park.
Yeah,
There we
Steve went to
go.
Centre Parks, and Steve loves activities and getting involved. So I'm sure it was an absolute hoot, start to finish, wasn't it? You were waking
loved
everyone
it,
up
didn't you?
6 a.m. Come on, lads, get up! I've hired us some
Oh,
bikes.
they all went swimming yesterday afternoon.
And what did you do?
Went for a nap.
I'm guessing you're not a team player when it comes to like holidays. You're like, well, if you like it, you do it. My holiday is sitting and doing nothing. I bet you say that all the time, don't you?
I do. When I do fuck all, I
Yeah.
actively do fuck all. Oh, nice.
Um,
Oh, just,
a water
yeah,
gun.
when I
send me that link.
When I first went on holiday with my girlfriend for the first ever time, my ex-girlfriend, but the first time I went on holiday with a girlfriend, I didn't realise that they just lay in the sun for 12 hours a day.
Right, no, I can't do that.
I can't do that.
I can't
She was
do
putting olive oil on her skin. instead of sun cream.
No, that
Just
would
a
drive
bronze.
me
Just a
insane. Like my
brown.
favourite ever holiday that I went on, it was me and Janine. We hired a 6.3 litre turbocharged Camaro to drive around in
do.
America,
6.3
which is what you're
litre.
supposed to do when you go to America.
Yeah.
And we did 3 days in San Francisco, 4 days in San Francisco, 3 days in Yosemite, then Monterey, Santa Barbara, LA, and Vegas. A few days in each, and we just didn't stop for the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, the only time we weren't doing anything, we were driving. But
Was
we
that
still
good though?
Fucking loved it.
See, that's all right. Yeah. Sometimes though, you do just want to lay in
Going
bed,
to
don't you?
places
Do
is
now.
all right.
No, I wanted a nap yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Do you like beach holidays or do you like mountain holidays and that? Do you ever go mountains?
I don't do beaches.
Do you not?
I'm not a fan of the
Depends
beach.
what you mean by a beach holiday. Do you mean like literally sit on a fucking beach all day?
No, like a holiday where the destination is like a city that's got like water around it.
I like that. I could
You
do
don't,
that,
you don't
but
go,
I don't
'cause
go to
I
the
would
beach.
actively go for that.
No, my
Do you like a
mum
pool? Do you like
went away
hotel
with-
pool?
No.
No.
The only time I've ever done anything like that was with family. So my sister got married a couple of years ago. She got married in Mallorca at some fucking yacht club thing.
Yeah.
And then all of us, like fucking 40 of us, like the whole
Yeah.
family, stayed in one hotel. That was class. Fucking back in
'Cause you
the
don't have to-
pool.
You don't have to deal with other people, then, do you?
Yeah, because it was like we just fucking took over the whole pool. Probably got hated.
But
by
generally, you're not like right towel on the thing, lay there all day.
no.
You like
We
doing
only did
stuff.
that. I only did that because they had these rum slushies. It was all you can drink.
Have you had a rum runner?
Or you can
before?
poo
what?
A
yourself.
rum runner.
Rum runner.
Let me find out what's in it.
These
It's
like
like-
strawberry flavoured rum slushies. They were amazing. So you just a bit drunk all day. It's top.
That's all right. That's pretty
But
good.
I
I
could
like
only do that
that.
with family. I couldn't do that if
Yeah.
it was like me and the wife.
No.
I got my fucking mind. And I only literally tolerated that because it was like, dude, this family I've not seen for months properly.
Yeah, you can actually chat to them and see people, and
Yeah.
you don't want to be around people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just go and do nothing with someone that you already live with.
Yeah.
No offense, but
It's-
to whoever it is. Light rum, dark rum, banana liqueur, blackberry liqueur, orange juice, pineapple juice, splash of grenadine for colour.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
You get that frozen, though.
Ooh, garnish with fresh fruit.
I had it with like a...
This cocktail is a doozy.
I had it... They used to do this music festival, and you get like quadruple ones where they like just put double Bacardi in it, and you just...
That sounds great.
I fucking love rum.
Yeah.
Speaking of sumo wrestling,
Oh, yeah.
someone just commented on sumo wrestling. See Rumble Johnson,
Yeah.
sumo wrestling at the weekend.
Yeah.
Got fucking annihilated.
You think he's a big boy? These
he's
sumos
not,
are.
He picked
just
him up like a
not.
toddler,
They
didn't
look
he?
like-
Just picked him up and fucked him off. At least
Yeah.
he was laughing about it, wasn't he? He wasn't
They're so
upset.
smooth and just hairless always, aren't they? They're like cookie dough.
He defo thought his Todger was going to fall out, though, didn't he?
Did
See
I
how
didn't
many
notice
times
that.
he's messing around with his little
Really?
doof.
That's what I
underneath.
do. I get that as a defense weapon. See
pop
if
the
it
old
stops
boy
him.
out.
Just see. As a final Hail Mary, if I think I'm going to lose, shift quickly to one side.
Hiya!
Yeah. And I've painted a little nose and smiley face on it. Couple googly eyes. And then if it stops him for a second, I might win.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a great tactic.
Yeah.
Club Brugge this week.
Mm.
Was you impressed with him last week?
Bruges or United or anything.
Yeah, Brugge.
I wasn't
Not
impressed
really.
with Bruges, no.
Didn't they press well early?
I think we're a press susceptible.
Do you know what?
team.
It was very much like the first 20 minutes was kind of like the first 20 minutes against Watford yesterday. Do you know where it's like, oh, they've come out quite sharp here, and they're pushing us and they're trying to get the ball off us. Except yesterday we had decent players, we had people that can actually come through the press a bit better, and against
I think-
Bruges we didn't have those outlets to deal with it. I
I think if you start a full strength team against them, I think you could pick them apart.
yeah, hopefully.
I think you put Bruno into that team, you put McTominay into someone
I
else
think
just a
Rashford
bit
against him. I
calmer
miss
on the
Rashford so
ball,
much.
taking it off that defence, just to pass it 6 yards to Bruno.
Yeah.
I think we'll be all right.
Looking forward to seeing McTominay come back.
Yeah, me too. I thought it looked good for the 20 so minutes as well. You forget how physically good he is, and he seems to say that he's only been as tall as he has for like 2 years. He is very in control of his size, and he seems to understand his size and his scale quite well. Because some players are small, but they get into people, and some players are big, but they don't feel strong. But he actually feels like he gets his arm across. He uses his size very well. I
Who
think
does he
you
replace
saw that.
straight away? Is it Fred and
Matic.
Matic? You think so?
Matic.
I think Matic has been good,
He has been good, but he has faded a bit.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's like.
But it's 7
he
clean
plays
sheets in
once
our
a
last
week.
9.
It's not bad.
It's really good. And 4 in a row for De Gea. And I think that a lot of that is down to Matic being in there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think with Scott, you get a bit more mobility.
Definitely more mobility.
And I think we need that. Because I think at times, even though I don't think Scott's the greatest in possession, I think just him cutting into a place a bit quicker than Matic. A bit
doesn't
sluggish
do that.
getting into
He doesn't do that.
spot to receive the ball.
Yeah, and I don't think McTominay's passing is amazing, but I think he does bring the ball out well, better than Matic does. Matic, like I said, mobility. He can't bring the ball from the 18 to pass the halfway line. McTominay actually can drive with the ball at his feet, and he's not going to play an amazing through ball, but he's got a bit more
All he's got to do is find
legs.
Bruno
he's
or
got
Fred.
more legs than
Yeah.
Matic.
And all Fred's got to do is find Bruno.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just not shoot.
Yeah, don't shoot. Did you see the other day when
Can't shoot,
him and Bruno had that nice little link-up play last week, and you're like, and Fred just like hit it right foot, just rolled it against the defender. You're like, yeah, that's why.
That bad at shooting
He's literally like
because it's worrying.
us at shooting.
I'm better. I back myself more than Fred. I think.
It's weird how bad he is at shooting. Yeah,
How many shots he had?
I don't know enough.
He's not scored a goal in a long time. I know that.
Does anyone know where David Mitchell is? Nah. I know he got injured. I don't know what injury he had, but was it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or New Year's Eve? I think it might have been. It was a day around then anyway that I got told he'd just started training again. Because I was like, fucking hell, where's he been?
And then he's just not playing. Peter Kelly said you should all try Gaelic football.
I mean, that's on the list from when we get over to Dublin for the day.
Just an easy one if you just change one
Curling.
letter. Garlic football. Don't know what it is, but kicking
Figure it
garlic's about.
The one I come up with yesterday was a marathon, but every 100 metres. Or you could make it every minute or 10 seconds or something. The person in last place gets eliminated.
But how did it get eliminated? It has to be funny.
Shot.
Okay, it's not that funny.
Fucking hell, Pol Pot. Relax.
Yeah,
With
life
a
is a
paintball
marathon,
gun.
and if you're last, we will shoot you.
With a paintball gun.
No, like
just pushed
like
into
a dog catcher with one of them big nets like from the cartoons.
Yeah, and if you can evade the net, whoa, big butterfly net, scoop you up.
Or,
It'd be
or
good
just
if
be
it was
like
trap doors all the way around.
someone's on a
thing.
moped at
You
the
just
side
fell
here.
down.
sponsored by Deliveroo or whoever was sponsoring the
Yeah.
marathon. Just give you one of them on the shoulder. You're done, mate.
Cream pie in the face, like on.
No, just a real.
They're
Just
sponsored by Deliveroo. They can just give
done.
you your takeaway.
Yeah, I don't
You
need
just
too
go,
many more of them,
mate.
cheers.
Take a
Sports
seat.
after.
It's over.
That
Your race is
hurts.
over, son.
Yeah.
And then just that because I think you're going to get faster marathons.
Do you?
Yeah, because I think as you get to the last 15 or 20, you're going to see a right pack
Yeah.
sort of emerge, and it'll force faster marathons.
That's the thing with athletics generally. It's all positive reinforcement, isn't it? It's if you win, you get medal.
Yeah.
It's not if you lose, you get Chinese burn or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
There's no relegation in it.
Yeah. It needs to be like, yeah, you've lost, or you can
Now I'm
only
gonna
eat
eat you in the
quiche for
trout.
6 months.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, but I think that elimination as you go.
50-a-side rugby, isn't that just war? That sounds awful.
50-a-side rugby. That just looked
what
like
you used
rugby
to do,
union,
isn't
wouldn't it?
Nice.
Just playground, that, innit?
Yeah.
You've only got one ball between the entire.
Yeah, do you remember playing
Entire 3
British
years.
Bulldog and that? And it was literally like,
So when you used to play football and you just be like, oh well, there's 40 of us, so it's like
yeah,
you go on this.
you
they're
3 stick,
shorter
us
player.
3 stick.
It's 20 aside.
That, no one ever wore different colours or same colours or anything.
Everyone's
It
got
was
school
just-
uniform on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally
that for
all in the
starters,
same,
yeah.
in the same
Just
thing.
on a field that's got a right bow in it like that.
Yeah.
So you can kind of like end up in a
Blazers.
bush that you didn't even know was there when you
Jump.
started playing.
Jumpers as goalposts.
Yeah,
and you're
obviously.
off.
And theirs is way
Ours
smaller
used
than
to-
yours.
It used to always end up being like 400 bags per post.
Yeah, oh, it went over the post. That don't count. It's like the
Yeah, but the
post is
post-
4.5 feet wide.
The post is wider than it'd have been
Yeah.
posting in. Well, no, it wouldn't have done, would it?
Yeah.
That old argument.
Oh, do you remember everything was play? All you've played on, play on. It's like just because I kicked it, I mean it's play on.
I am a
or,
terrible
on,
goal-
or if someone gives a really bad foul away, no matter what it is, oh, give him a penalty for that. That would rate.
I was a
bad.
terrible.
Give him a penalty for that. It was
I
in our
was-
box.
I was
Yeah,
a
give him
terrible
penalty.
goalkeeper, but on concrete with them as I fancy myself as in goal for that for some reason.
Really?
Dreadful in goal.
Chalk out.
Thir-
on the wall.
37 aside,
Or
no
37
idea who's on each team, and people passing
I'm
it to the
alright
wrong
in goal
player
there. I like
and just getting on with it. It was mint.
Yeah.
Game finishes when?
Who do you think Fiore should
The
fight
street
next?
lights come on. He should fight Anthony Joshua,
Yes.
but will he?
My mate
There's
said-
definitely be a
Not to him, is
tune-up
it?
Do you know
fight.
what should happen? Wilder should fight Joshua and the winner fights Fiore. Again.
Because they both.
No,
Because they
because
both-
if
they both-
Wilder loses again, then he's missed out on that rematch that he has in the bag
Don't care.
already.
If he's
For
he's
us,
had
yeah.
2 goes at Fiore, didn't beat him twice,
Yeah.
and then
And really lost
And
to him
he should have
twice.
fought Joshua by now, one of them. So you
2
two
times
fight.
Deontay Wilder.
You fight him. And
You've
then
entered the ring with the man, the Gypsy King,
Fiore
got-
should just
and
be
2
like,
times you've been found wanting, son.
It's got to.
He needs to fight AJ because he needs to.
It's got to be
them belts.
Yeah, and it's
Hasn't
got to
AJ
be
got to
Wembley
fight?
job, hasn't it?
Someone's got to fight. And Dillian White got a mandatory for one of them.
Yeah,
and,
for AJ.
And who's the other? No, AJ's is Pulo.
It's so bad. It's so bad how they've done this with all the TV deals and stuff. Where no, he can't fight on Sky because he's at BT and he's on Showtime and all. It's like no, he's the best and he's the best. They should
Make
fight
it
each
happen.
other.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Put it both on. Figure it
Do it
out.
on both. Interesting to see where Usyk fits into all of this. He just waits for them all to just get a little over the hill, which some of them could
and
be
then
already.
beat all of them in a row.
Yeah, and then knock the piss out of all of them because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because he's just a fucking. I'm not going to accuse him of doing steroids, but a steroided up version of Lomachenko.
Jesus.
And that's a nightmare. He's just a 6
He
foot.
is great.
I mean, was he 6'4"? Is he or something?
Yeah.
How big is he?
Fury was
He's a big boy, that's for sure.
Fury was class though. He's
Kieran does a
absolutely
better Fury
battered.
impression than you, Howson.
He does.
So?
Yeah, that's true. So, instead of 80 million on Dembele, thoughts on Greenwood to be back up centre forward and get a right wing instead. Well, that's around about with
6'3".
Sancho, isn't it? I
I
want
just-
Sancho there.
But I still think we need a different centre forward. We need
Yeah, you need someone who's a thingy.
a 9-9, someone that's going to head the ball.
Someone says it's just me seeing a blurry screen.
I think Alex is a bit blurry.
Oh, this is a bit
Because
blurry.
Cam didn't set it up properly, he just fucked off to go and
Yeah, and he
watch
put the,
someone
put
else
the,
win the award.
Yeah, he's not good.
I think he's going to win.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because I think the subject matter is very current and important. And I think
The execution of his project was good.
Yeah.
It is watchable. I'm glad I'm not in tomorrow if he wins tonight.
Do you think he'll get drunk? I don't think
No,
he can
I
afford.
just think it's going to be unbearable when he wins.
Well, I won this, guys.
Award-winning producer, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
Just
great.
fucking sack him.
Yeah. If he wins, sack him. If he doesn't, don't.
Why do you sack me? Because can't be arsed with you
Yeah. Good news and bad news.
we're not sacking you, we're just giving you a month off.
Yeah.
So you can...
forever.
Yeah.
It's just a rolling month off.
Greenwood, no, I don't think Greenwood can be that. I don't think Greenwood
Not
is
for
that.
about 3 or 4 years.
He's not built yet. He needs to go through the Rashford stage.
But there
of
have been
that.
some strikers that never really, get that size. But I suppose in the Premier League, you don't see that many.
You don't. You have to do it.
Someone like Griezmann, that was always my fear for him when United were interested in him. There aren't many people with
I don't
Griezmann's
know
build
where
that have
Griezmann
excelled in the Premier
fits
League.
in with it all.
Really?
Would have fit in with it all, to be honest.
Because even the smaller strikers that have done well, Aguero, Tevez, Rooney, that kind of sub
Stocky,
6 foot,
they're stocky players.
Yeah, the cement mixers. Whereas that kind of slight 5'9" and slim doesn't particularly translate as well as as a number 9, does it?
How
in the
good is
Premier
it
League?
that City can't take penalties? How funny is that?
Yeah, but
they're in
how many have they
full-on-
lost? Have they missed?
They missed 4 of their last 5. It's more worrying than we were at the start of the season.
It's bad, isn't it?
They
And
missed
Aguero
like
proper
6
smashed
this
it in
year.
the corner as well.
No,
As well
straight
as
down
that.
the middle.
Was it?
Yeah. But it's just, honestly, Edison's going to take the next one, I reckon. I reckon they've got to that point now where they've got no one. They've tried everyone else,
Get him in.
and they said he's going to do it. We were talking yesterday about keeper that used to take penalties and free kicks. Where was he from? We remember this.
Peru? No.
Is it Shillavert?
No.
It was...
He got like 60 goals as a goalie. Amazing.
Not Mexico's.
No.
No, it wasn't him. It was someone else. It was Sari or Kari.
Cini. This lad. Rodrigo Cini. That lad.
Yeah, he's only 47, so he'd been playing where you were about, Steve.
He was...
He got
He
60.
scored 65
Shillavert,
goals
right.
for Sao Paulo.
Jose Luis Shillavert. Right, I'm going to read. Let's read his record out for goals. Because he scored 4 playing in the Paraguayan Primera Division. And 1... and he didn't score any in the Argentinian league or in the Liga for nearly a decade. And then he was just getting like the odd one. And then he just went on this absolute tear for Vélez Sarsfield, where he got 4, 11, 12, 6, 8, 5. He scored 59 goals.
That's mad, isn't it? That's so good. It must be free kicks and penalties.
Yeah.
Nothing else it could be, is there?
He'd
He
also
also
just run out.
21 in 2005, this lad did, in all competitions. 21.
That's more than any current United player
Yeah,
has
he's got
ever scored in their
131
career.
career goals.
Yeah.
That's too many.
It's mental.
I don't know where they've come from. We can't find them facts anywhere. Well, Wikipedia doesn't know them, so.
But yeah, that is more than 21 is more than any United player.
Campos got 46. I was reading something about, or listening to a podcast about Campos, and he was saying that he would wear like a Campos 1 outfield shirt underneath his
in
goalkeeping
case.
shirt because they would always, last 15 or so, they'd sub on another keeper. He whips it off, goes and plays left wing.
Some proper Clark Kent shit, that, innit?
Do you remember
Sunglass.
pre-season that year when Fergie wanted to put Bartes on up front? Or Bartes was like, come on.
I know the story, but I don't remember it.
He was there. You could see him on the bench going, come on, we're 4-0 up. Come on. You said you'd do it. And he literally got the kit on ready to go on, and Fergie just goes, no, I can't do it. I was gonna do it, but no, sit back down there.
It's funny.
Bartes was like that though. He'd have loved
was
that.
a nutter.
I bet he was good as well.
He's a rally car driver, isn't he? Now?
I don't know if he still is, but he
yeah.
certainly was.
He
Yeah,
used
did a lot.
he used to smoke in the changing rooms at half time.
I know. I saw him in a bar in Manchester once, in Old Trafford actually.
Sure, it wasn't
standing
over the bar.
That a goalkeeper pun. Just smoking, and it was obviously because I'm old. It was indoors at the bar,
mad, innit?
obviously, which is such a weird
Was it
thing
while he was
to
playing for
think about.
United?
Yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, I think if anyone can get away with it, it's a goalie, isn't it?
yeah.
Let's be
He
honest.
didn't give a fuck, did he?
Berbatov's supposed to have smoked as well, though.
Loads of players do chewing tobacco, don't they?
There's some
'Cause
players
it's,
play with a lot of the Swedish.
Dip.
lads
Yeah.
play- It's with its
'Cause they don't-
snooze.
Yeah.
Loads of the Swedes in over
Loads of
when used
English
to play
players do it.
used to have snoozing whilst they were playing. Used to have like
Because it's like, it gives you the rush, but it don't fuck up your lungs, like
It
smoking.
does fuck up your gums though.
Yeah, it
fucks
messes
your
up your
teeth up.
gums, but they can afford new teeth. But you can't get new lungs.
Friday. I think we're going to wrap it up there. But before we go, quick reminder: if you're
We're going for that cam one for the cam one. For
yeah,
the
I guess so. If you are Tyler Poole,
You have to contact us, tweet us. Today.
Tyler Poole, prove it's you, and we will send you a mug. If you want to get involved in a mixer, we're sending out Stretford Paddock mugs. We've got an order on the way in of a handful of them coming in. If you want one, all you got to do is go to iTunes. So do it right fucking now because we're wrapping up. Go to iTunes, go and leave us a review, and just write whatever you want. But the funniest one next week gets read out, and you will win a mug. So make us laugh. However you want. Leave your Instagram or Twitter on there as well, though. So a couple of people have been saying, like, Instagram, Adam, blah, 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 blah. Do that. Give us your Instagram or your Twitter so we can get in touch and we can send it you. But thank you guys for watching. Anything else you want to say?
Just have a great freaking day, guys.
And we'll see you for 2 more games this week. See you in a bit.